Hey guys, this is Heather with Ashe CrossFit and Ruth. We're here today with our outside the box workout. We're gonna start with a warm-up of inchworms. When you're doing inchworms, you crawl your hands out into a push-up position and then walk back. We'll do 10 of those. And as you finish those, we'll go into the next movement of reach throughs. So these are going to be single arm reach throughs. You try to reach through your legs as much as you can. If you're not able to reach completely through, just touch the ground there between your legs if you can. And then our next warm up after we do 10 reach throughs will be mountain climbers. And when you're doing mountain climbers, you can make these as fast or as slow as you feel are needed and that you're capable of doing. So bringing one leg up at a time and then back. And we'll do 10 each side on those. And then after you finish, we'll go into our workout. Our workout today will be 2 rounds of push-ups, sit-ups, flutter kicks, and squats. So each of those movements are going to be done for 2 minutes. We're going to do the max amount for 2 minutes. So max push-ups for 2 minutes, max sit-ups for 2 minutes, max flutter kicks for 2 minutes, and then max squats for 2 minutes. So we're going to break those movements down. The first one being the push-up. So when you're doing your push-up, you want to make sure that your back is flat and you go down to the ground, touching your chest to the ground, elbows are in tightly, and then back up. If you need to modify this a bit, you can drop down to your knees. And remember to keep your back still flat, don't cave in there, and keep your elbows tight as well. And then another version of that would be hand release push-ups. So you go down, you lie on the ground, you release your hands, and then come back up. So we'll do as many push-ups as you can for 2 minutes, and then we'll move on to sit-ups. So when you're doing your sit-ups, you want to make sure your back is flat on the ground. We do our sit-ups in this position rather than with our legs crossed to make sure we're really fully engaging the core. And reach forward, touching your feet. If you're unable to do a full sit-up, you can do a crunch movement. So just coming up barely, there you go. Just engaging your core and keeping it tight. So we'll do the maximum amount of those that we can do for 2 minutes, and then move on to flutter kicks. So with flutter kicks, this is another core movement. So you're lying on your back with your back flat against the ground, legs are up. Your upper body is up with arms extended overhead, and then the legs are fluttering. To modify this version, you can lie flat on your back and raise your legs up one at a time. If you're flat on the ground and can raise your legs all the way up, that would be good. And then as you progress, you can raise the upper body up a little bit off the ground and work on the flutter there. So we're doing as many of those as we can for 2 minutes. And then the last movement will be squats. So we'll do as many squats as we can. And we're just doing what we call air squats here. We want to go to 90 degrees if possible. So just down and back up. If you're unable to go that far, then you can squat at a lesser degree, or you can use a chair. So you can sit on the chair and stand back up, just tapping. And so we'll do as many of those as we can for 2 minutes. And for a full description of our workout, see the description underneath the video. Have a good day.